fellow Virginians. My name is Collin Christovich. It gives me great pleasure to announce my candidacy as the Tea Party candidate for the United States Senate. I decided to run because it makes me sick to my stomach when I wake up every day and get the newspaper, and this story is about another worthless, expensive governmental program that is driving our national debt through the stratosphere. And at what expense is this happening? At my expense, your expense, the expense of our children, the expense of our grandchildren. In the end, this debt won't be paid for by loans from China or money that's just printed off. The government will just raise our already high taxes. This is not the path to prosperity, and it is absolutely disgusting to hear that many congressmen believe this to be the case. My platform features three main components. First of all, I will fight to cut through the government smokescreen that hides its efforts to increase in size and power. Right now, it is impossible to tell what the government is really doing. You rarely hear the whole truth directly from someone within the government. And the news channels always put biased slants on their stories. With this lack of transparency, it is difficult for you all, the American citizens, to perform your role as an enforcer on the government's power. Secondly, I will focus heavily on new energy technologies. I'm a strong believer in nuclear energy. Not only is it extremely efficient, nuclear technology has been improved tremendously, so there is virtually no chance of a meltdown. The United States must also explore offshore drilling. The exploration and utilization of these energy sources will create many more jobs and decrease the overall cost of energy to consumers. Lastly, and most importantly, just as in the original Boston Tea Party, I will fight for lower taxes. This great nation was built upon the principles of capitalism and limited government. Lower taxes means more money in the hands of the consumer, which in turn results in more money. Not imaginary money, real money in the economy, which further leads to economic prosperity. No longer can we sit back and watch the government drive our great nation into the ground. Now is the time to stand up and fight back. Without your help, our nation will continue to fall deeper into debt. If you're not going to fight to keep the United States from going belly up, there's the door. If you don't want to stand up to an already oppressive government that is getting bigger and more powerful, there's the door. The reason the Founding Fathers created a system where the citizens could choose their legislators was so that the people could have a greater voice in the government. The best way to prevent the government from getting too big and too strong is to remove our current legislators and elect new ones. I don't want to sit around and watch our once great nation go up in flames as the government grows bigger and more oppressive. And I know that all of you feel the same way. Remember the words that Patrick Henry, one of our great fellow Virginians, so zealously stated as the United States teetered on the brink of war with the oppressive British government. Is life so dear, or peace so sweet, as to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery? Forbid it, Almighty God. I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death. Thank you.